Michael Alissa, the day you woke up when you did the DVD recording at Wacken, what was the first thing you were thinking when you woke up?
Mm, well, I don't know. I can't remember. I think it was just kind of like a feeling of we did be doing press the night before, the day before at Wacken. We were at Wacken. We did like a lot of press, a big press conference and other interviews. And I think, yeah, I just woke up the next morning thinking, well, this is the day. It's gonna happen, and just kind of focused.
And the releasing of this DVD, it's kind of finishing the touring cycle for the last record, but you're
Right.
already into working for a new CD, I think.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about this?
The new album is written. It's partially recorded. Right now, Elisa living in Canada and I'm in Sweden. We've been emailing files and stuff to each other, or she's been sending back. I've been sending her a demo, and then she put vocals on that in her home studio, sends it back, and I say great. And then it's just been kind of like that, working a bit separately. And now we're gonna, after this cruise, we're actually gonna get together in Sweden at some point, and there's a lot of stuff left to do. All the guitars and vocals and bass.
Can you already tell me a little bit about the direction of the music? What are the differences to the last record? Is it more heavy, more melodic, more old school, new school, whatever?
It's hard to say until you hear the final
Mm.
the final album. I think it's really because you're so deeply involved with every detail that it's hard to see the big picture of it until it's actually all complete.
Mm.
I wouldn't even know how to approach that question.
It's very diverse, I think, the material. It's got a lot of trademark arch enemy elements, I guess, with I can think a song is like really, really different, but then we're gonna play it. It's gonna be us playing it, at least singing. It's gonna sound very, very arch enemy. So it's not like a huge departure, but it's definitely the next. I think we're more relaxed maybe than on the last album during the creative, like now, because now Elisa's been with us for 3 years, so, right, and it's just more of a. It's not as tense maybe as it was last time around. We were like, well, we don't even know if people are gonna like this. People are gonna accept us, arch enemy, with a new singer and a new. We didn't really know. So which made the songs maybe more. Like, to me, War Tunnel has a very kind of dark and almost very angry and claustrophobic feel to it, which is really cool. But I think the new one is going to be more open and probably more powerful, actually.
And Jeff being established in the band as well, how far did he contribute to the songwriting?
Not with the songwriting, but he's going to be playing on the album, of course, yeah.
And as far as I know, you're also working on Black Earth right now. And I read somewhere that you will release a record this year. Is that right?
Well, yeah, I don't want to confuse people, but what happened was the first album, very first Arch Enemy album, featured a completely different lineup with my brother on guitar and Johan, the original singer, male singer that we had on the first 3 albums. So it was 20th anniversary coming up. That album and the 3 albums that we did with Johan were very successful in Japan at the time in the 90s. So we thought we'd do something to commemorate that and have some fun. So what we did is we went over there and played 7 shows, a sold-out tour that did very well for us, and one of the nights was recorded, and it's coming out only. But I think it's only planned for a release in Japan. We're just keeping it very separate. But that was a lot of fun. It's always fun to play with my brother, and of course, great, with Johan as well. It's fun.
And last question, I heard that you're also releasing a solo record. In a few words, can you tell us what we can expect?
Yeah, I'm going to be releasing a solo album in probably early 2018, and the project is just called Alissa because there's no band, it's just me. But I am collaborating with like a lot of different musicians that I'm friends with, so past and current members of Arch Enemy, people from Camelot, Doyle, lots of just. Basically, the goal with this project is just to do music that I love that's, different from what I do with Arch Enemy and do it with people that I love. So You know, so far I really like how it's going, and it's just another outlet. It's just another creative outlet for me. So I'm looking forward to seeing what people think about that.
Yeah. Can you describe the music?
It's hard to describe again because, like I said, it's not finished yet, so I'm not exactly sure. But so far, I would have to say it's like maybe Opeth meets Muse, if you can call it that. So it's, I don't know if I would call it metal or if I would call it rock. You know, there's clean singing in there. There's going to be some interesting covers in there. So it's definitely heavy. It's definitely emotional, powerful. That's what I like. That's the kind of music I like. Other than that, I'm not sure how to label it.
Okay, sounds good. Looking forward. Thank you.
Thank you.